Hello everyone, welcome to PSDMA Asynchronous Session 20 on linear regression. As always, you can go to github.com, Manuel Gadi, PSDMA, and there you can find Session 20 linear regression. You can download it from Blackboard, or you can download it from the GitHub. So I'm going to download it from the GitHub. Here you have it. So we click right here. We click download and we should get the zip file. So here in downloads, we should have the zip file and we should extract it as we always do. So I'm going to remove all the name after there. And here we have the exercise. I'm firing up Jupyter Notebook to open it. Remember, you can upload it to Colab if you want to. Make sure you upload the database as well, the data set. So right here, I have it in downloads, folder, and the exercises. So exercise number 1, we should read the file. So to do that, we basically import pandas pd equal to Excel, read Excel, and data sets xbot. If it's on Colab, you should use contents, remember that. The second one is for making create a linear regression here. So with variables from x7 to x17, x18 as the target variable, and then you build it, fit, predict, and calculate the R-square. So let me run the first one and run the second one. Here's the R-square, 97% for this regression here. The other one is we basically asking to read another file called hbot. So read Excel, and we're filling the missing values with none. You can also print the data frame if you want. That would be nice. So right here you have the data frame, read the hbot. And here you should scale all the variables. So how do you scale the variables? You use standard scaler and you apply to each variable, and then variables now should go from -3 to +3 as always. It's asking to create dummies as well. So those are the columns we have, and create dummies for each variable right here, create dummies. And this is just helping me variable 1, 2, 3, and 4. So categorical variables. Those are the categoricals, by the way. And we can print the data frame, and then we're going to have at the end here the categorical dummy variables there. The dummy variables for the categorical. Define variables x17 to x plus the dummy variables. Let me see. This is all the columns, remember. And then we create all the dummy variables, all the numerical variables plus the dummy variables that we just created. And here we go. We should split the data into train and test split. Here is how you split the data, with 20% for test, 80% for training, and then the random state, whatever you want to put it. Here we go. You can use 42, so the results will be similar to mine. Theta regression, using only the training data. Here we go. So we use X-train and Y-train, and here you have it. Print the formula. So if you look for the results in previous classes that I gave, you will find it that we can look at the coefficients times the column name, and then you add the intercept, and here you get the formula that we developing. Validate and get the R-square both on the train and the test set. So you can get that by using. You don't need this term color thing, but what you need is metric R-squared score from sklearn, and then you get the thing. So because I'm using term color, I should pip install it, but that's not really necessary. So you can just put the R-square without anything else. So the R-square is too high, and there is a drop here. maybe we can have overfitting here going on. So what should we do? We should apply we could apply two things. One is feature selection, and another thing is remove the multi-collinearity using ridge and lasso, remember? But for this exercise, we're just doing feature selection right here. And to do that, we apply the ML extend, and then we do the feature selection. We're doing a forward selection with no stepwise in this case. And then we're printing the variables that are coming in the model in the order. So all installed, and then variable 2 was the first one to come in, variable 10, then variable 4, then variable 12, then variable 11, then variable 15, then variable 14, and finally variable 3. So that's the order of variables that are coming in the model. If you've done all those, you completed the exercise. Congratulations. Professor Manuel Gadi here. See you next session.